We are at a very interesting phase in the medical field, in the dental field also, because the digital dentistry has completely overtaken conventional dentistry right now. Any replacement of any part is a prosthetic in medical terms. So from that comes prosthetic dentistry, which becomes prosthodontics in short. Okay? So prosthetic replacement of any missing part of your oral cavity is what prosthodontics includes. So it's not only a replacement of teeth or a replacement of multiple missing teeth. It's not only dentures, but it also involves replacement of maxillofacial structures like ears, nose, eyes. It involves all of this too. Of course, prosthetic replacement. We do not rebuild tissue. Yeah.
Right.
So prosthodontics by and large is replacement of missing teeth along with any other missing oral and maxillofacial structure. Like any other medical branch, you have to appear for competitive exams after your +2 or your standard 12th. So you need to have the science subjects like physics, chemistry and biology for sure. After this, once you have appeared for your entrance exam and if you clear it, then based on your rank, you get allotted to a dental college. The procedure is the same for medical colleges and for dental colleges. The exam is also the same. You appear for NEET. Once you manage to secure a seat, after that, your BDS is for 4 years. And then after that, you have 1 year of internship, 1 year rotatory internship. So the entire course of BDS or Bachelor of Dental Sciences is 5 years. Now, either you could immediately appear for postgraduate entrance exams, which is a PG NEET, and then based on the score of which you secure an MDS seat, or you gain some work experience, and then after 2 or 3 years, or maybe 4 years or 5 years, you think of doing your post-graduation depending upon your field of clinical interest. So that's pretty much how the trajectory goes. Along with this, there are, after your post-graduation or along with it, there are a lot of fellowship courses which you can do with your MDS, after your MDS or before your Masters. So you have fellowships in implantology, you have fellowships in cosmetic dentistry, you have fellowships in operative dentistry, and you could study this either from India or from anywhere else in the world. So the day in the life of a prosthodontist starts very early, and I am in my clinic pretty early because there is a lot of pre-preparation that goes before we start our appointments, and it's chock-a-block with a lot of case discussions with my fellow doctors. We all sit down together and decide on what is the best course of action for every patient that we are going to see in the day, throughout the day. Because prosthodontics involves a lot of planning, it's a very multidisciplinary approach. My role actually comes in after everybody else in dentistry has finished their work. So I have to be involved in every stage of the treatment plan, from the time the patient is seen till we have finished and completed their treatment. So I have a certain slot of patients which I will see during my day. Then after that, I have a certain set of follow-ups. So I like to tell my patients this, that I'm the last dentist you will see, and you will keep on seeing me again and again. So the follow-ups and the maintenance calls, that takes up the other part. Sometimes the general medical condition of the patient is a major hindrance in how successful our treatment can be. People assume that once they have got a cap or a bridge or an implant fixed, they don't have to think about it for the rest of their life. It doesn't work like that. The human body is not like that. Nothing is permanent. It requires a lot of maintenance. It requires them to come and see me time and again for a follow-up, for a maintenance checkup. So explaining that is extremely difficult. And as of now in our country, there is not a lot of effort that people make to get their dental treatment done. So to explain all this and to get them to a point where they can maintain the prosthetic work done for them, that is one of the major challenges. One is that if you need to extract teeth, then it's going to affect your eyesight. Nothing like that is ever going to happen. It is just not connected at all, or if anything happens to your eyes, it is not going to affect your teeth. Secondly, people assume that their mouth is separate from the rest of their body. So this is something which we have to convince them that the mouth is a part of your body. In fact, it's the first part of your digestive system, and whatever goes wrong here is going to affect the rest of your body. And at the same time, if you're suffering from any general disease, it is going to affect your teeth and it is going to affect your general dental health also. So this is a very big challenge for us. This is a myth, and people assume that this dental work is only cosmetic, but that is not the truth. It is not only cosmetic, it is very important for you physiologically, and any pathology in your mouth is going to affect the rest of your body. So you need to be excellent at patient communication. You have to be very good at record management. And it is not only important for your patient's sake, but it is also important for medical legal practices, for purposes, medical legal purposes. Besides this, there is no end to how much you can study. So this field is evolving very fast. Technology is moving at a very fast pace, as in every other medical field. So we need to keep on studying. We need to keep on upgrading. We need to keep on watching webinars. We need to keep on doing new courses, learning about new materials, and communicating with your colleagues from all over the world. I think that is extremely important. One of my major sources of learning is interacting with the younger doctors. I keep on learning from them. Secondly, technical articles which are published in dental journals on a regular basis. These are a must. One must go through them, and one must keep up to date by reading those articles. Then webinars and podcasts, especially when you're driving, when you're cooking, any of these mundane chores that you're doing. I feel that podcasts really help me a lot. And by following other dentists of international caliber and following their work and interacting with them. Also, we have something known as a CDE, or Continuing Dental Education Programs, which where international speakers come, where our prominent national speakers come. So I like to attend as much as I can or read up about it wherever I can. We are at a very interesting phase in the medical field, in the dental field also, because the digital dentistry has completely overtaken conventional dentistry right now. So suppose you were to come to me, say 10 years back, and you wanted your smile to be redone. If you were unhappy with the way you looked, you had spaces, you had crooked teeth, whatever, you would have to rely only on what I was saying before you could see the end result. So now with digital dentistry, we can actually take a scan of your jaws, and you can have a 95% accurate reconstruction of what your smile would look like, or what your prosthesis, even for functions like chewing, etc., what it would look like by the end of your treatment. So it's I see digital dentistry progressing further. AI is definitely going to help dentists in designing and in executing even better prostheses, even better endodontic treatment, that is root canal treatment. So many things. I also see stem cell therapy coming into play. So hopefully in the near future, we will be able to replace missing teeth, missing parts with teeth grown from your own stem cells. So it seems like it's very far in the future, but the way things are progressing, I'm thinking it will be very soon. AI can help doctors. I'm not only talking about dentists, but it is extremely difficult to replace you. It's just not possible. It can make our work easier. It can make the end result far more achievable and more accurate. But replacing doctors, I think that's very far-fetched. I don't think it's going to happen. Because there is your personal judgment, which no machine can replicate. There is experience. And besides this, there is constant study. And more than everything else is every patient who walks into your door is different. There is no black and white solution, or there is no textbook solution to what problem somebody is facing and how to solve it. So for us, even after so many years, for me personally, every patient who walks in is completely different from whoever I've seen earlier. I may use the experience I gained from my previous knowledge, but it has to be modified, it has to be changed, it has to be executed differently depending upon the person sitting in